Good evening, my lovelies. Hope everybody's okay. It's the night before the full moon comes in Scorpio, and the lunar eclipse, the 5th of the 5th. And then if you add 23 together, you've got 5, so you've got 555. Those numbers may be relevant to somebody, or you may be seeing them popping up. I just wanted to pop on, and also as well, we've got Mercury retrograde, so there's a lot going on in the skies at the moment. I just wanted to pop on and see what the energy is for everybody coming into this full moon weekend, because it's pretty heavy. Okay, so let's see what we've got, what's going on for the collective. Who needs to know what's what? Just clearly please through it. Not a lot. Okay, we have fate has come out. I'm going to put that there if you can see it. Then we have transmute on the bottom. So that could be like, you know, transmute this heavy energy and use it to your advantage. Use it to go within to feel what the messages are that you're being given. A lot of the energy at the moment is about releasing, letting go, leaving things behind that don't serve your purpose. Getting your emotions in check, understanding your emotions, going within, healing trauma. And for some of you, with the retrograde, we have got people coming back from the past. We've got exes coming back again. I think I've said that in another read, but it's very true. Okay, so let's see what this fate's about for somebody, please. Let's see what this fate's about for somebody, please. Oh, my cards feel so heavy. I haven't used these ones for a while. See what fate's about for somebody, please. We've got the Four of Swords in reverse. And as you know, in the upright, excuse me, got the sneezes. Sorry, excuse me, sneezes. As you know, in the upright, it's about taking time out to rest and recuperate, to get in touch with your spiritual side, or whoever it is that you have your faith in, and to do some healing, whether this be through meditation or self-care, loving yourself, putting yourself first, giving yourself that attention, looking after your health. But we've got in reverse. So this is like you're coming out of this now. You've been in this period, and now somebody's coming out of this. You feel rested and rejuvenated. These cards are so heavy. You feel like coming back. You may have isolated yourself from people. We've got the Four of Cups. So there is something that you're not sure if you want it now. You've come out of this isolation period and you're kind of like, wow, I don't actually know if I want this now, if this is for me, whatever it is. This is 4 of Cups, please. It's kind of like you've come out of this period of nurturing yourself and healing yourself, but also like it's time to think what serves you and what doesn't. And it's almost like you've come out of this period with this, I'm not going to take any shit from anybody. I'm not accepting, what's the word? If somebody's not meeting you halfway, or is just quite greedy with your time, and it's not reciprocated, you're kind of like, I don't need that sort of person I don't need that sort of person around me, or that energy in my personal space. So you're kind of being reflective, like, because you're not a mean person. Whoever this is, you're not a mean person. You're a kindred spirit. You're a kind person. You're caring. You're probably empathic. And you're kind of like, how do I do this without hurting somebody's feelings, but putting mine first? Because I think before you went into this 4 of Swords, you were the kind of person where you did all the giving and everybody did all the taking. You would go above and beyond for the people that you cared about, whether it be friends, family, colleagues, your job. And you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. You're not that sort of person that you are. You do speak your truth, but you're kind of gentle in how you do it. And you've come out of this period and you're like, I have to put myself first. I have to stop putting other people's feelings and needs above my own. Especially those that are not reciprocating. And you're kind of feeling not sorry for yourself, but well, kind of, yeah, you are in a little bit, because you don't like hurting people, but you don't like that feeling inside when you know that you're going to hurt somebody, or you've hurt somebody, you've said something, or you've hurt somebody. You don't like that feeling we get in our chest, and the feelings that come, the emotions that come with that. So you are kind of thinking of yourself in a way. How do I do this? But that's a good thing. That's a good thing, because kind people get walked over sometimes because we don't have a voice. Because you're afraid of hurting people's feelings. It's like you're almost a people pleaser. And now you're kind of like, I'm not sure how to do this. Somebody's going to get hurt. But you don't want to get hurt yourself either. Yeah. Yeah, we've got the 9 of Swords. This is kind of giving you a little bit of anxiety. Keeping you up. We've got the owl there on the windowsill. So this is like you sitting up at night waiting, like talking to spirit, talking to whoever you talk to, asking them for a sign, for some clarity on how to do this. Give me some wisdom. Give me a sign. Yeah. You're such a kind person, such a kind spirit, and this doesn't sit well with you, but obviously you now realise that sometimes you have to be cruel to be kind to yourself. It's okay in theory, but putting it into practice is quite difficult. And we have the King of Pentacles. So again, you know, with the owl there, this could be somebody that you go to, somebody that's stable, that's very mature, and you go to them to ask them their advice because you've seen the growth in them as a person with how they are, and people trust them, people go to them. They're kind, but they're fair. Kind but fair, but they can lay the law down, but in a fair and gentle way, so that people respect them and look up to them. And you kind of like, you're looking to them to like guide you almost a little bit. Because although this is something you know you've got to do, it doesn't sit well with you. But you know you've got to start putting yourself first. Five of Pentacles. You don't want to put anybody out, leave anybody out in the cold. And you don't want to get to the point of like shutting people out of your life completely. But you know that some people aren't going to understand where you're coming from, and they are going to feel like you've shut them out, and they're going to feel that loss of you, but also the loss of what they gain from you. Does that make sense? Very intuitive as well. Whoever this is for, you're very intuitive as well. So you know how people are going to react, what certain people are going to react, and how they're going to react. And you know that some are going to understand, and some obviously they're going to feel like, because they're not going to be so much upset with losing you. They'll be more upset with what they're losing from you. But these are people that you don't want around you anyway. Okay. Fuck that shit. Nobody needs people like that around them. But unfortunately, a lot of us have people around us like that. We have the Four of Wands. So this is you wanting to build this solid foundation with people, but the right people. Six of Cups. So whoever this is, this stems back how you are around people, being a people pleaser. This stems back to your childhood. Maybe you constantly had to fight for attention because you had an older sibling, or you know, an absent parent, or parents that didn't notice that you were alive, basically. So you would do things to please people for the attention, because you just wanted that attention. You wanted to be loved, you wanted to be cared about. And this has come forward into your adult life, where you've been this people pleaser and you've given so much of yourself that people abuse that still. They're not with you or friends with you genuinely. They're false. They're there for what they get from you, what you give to them. And again, that goes back to like childhood wounds, where it doesn't matter how people treat you, you just want them to notice you. You want to be, you like crave attention in like the thanks and now you've realised that obviously when you've come out of this spiritual respite that you've been in, you know that you've got to change this. You've got to heal this wound, and you've got to start to, like we've said, cut out these people that don't reciprocate, I can't say that word, reciprocate your energy. And this person, this King of Pentacles, doesn't have to be a male, can be female energy. They recognise this in you, and they are trying to guide you, because they see the beautiful soul that you are. And you strive to be like them, because again, they are strong enough to not let people treat them how you're treated, to tell people no, but in a kind way. They're very stable, they're very secure. And again, you're here worrying, you know, how am I going to do this? Because you're such a sweet, loving, kind person. Of the Knight of Cups. This could be you, again, wanting to spread the love, wanting to be kind to everybody, wanting to be there for everybody. Because it's hard to break a habit of a lifetime. It's hard to not be that people pleaser. Or this could be somebody coming towards you, a genuine friend, to give you that nudge, to acknowledge what you've been through, what you're going through, and to guide you, to be there, to listen to you, to pick you up when you fall down, when these deadbeat using friends, we can't even call them friends, when they kick off because they realise now, like, they're not going to get this out of you and they're not going to get that out of you. When you're feeling shit about it, this person is there to pick you up and say, come on, you know, don't need them. Remember who you are. Remember your worth. Remember your value. You don't need to please people to get people to like you. The real people, genuine people around you in your life, whether it be friends and family, colleagues again, people at work, they will genuinely like you for you, not for what they get from you. Hermit, going within and asking yourself those hard questions. Maybe you came out of this Four of Swords too quickly. You weren't ready, quite healed. Because this is Spirit saying you need to go back within yourself. You need to find your self-worth. So you're not in this Four of Cups energy, so that you can basically tell whoever it is, if they don't like it, they can fuck off. And you won't beat yourself up and be in this Nine of Swords energy for doing it or saying it. Because at the minute you're still, you know what you've got to do, but you've still got some wounds to heal. So you can do it without hurting yourself. You don't have to be cool about it. You don't, you know, but you can do it with confidence. Put boundaries in place. Fate. Something has triggered you to go into this Four of Swords energy, to then come out of it. You know that you need to heal these childhood issues, these childhood traumas. You know that you can't carry on letting people walk all over you and take the piss. So you will know what something is that has occurred in your circumstances to kickstart this, to make you realise that you can't keep allowing these people to do this to you, to make you realise that you are a people pleaser. And why you are. Something was fated to create this, to kickstart this. Whether it was one of these people that took the piss once too often and you were like, do you know what, why? Why did they do this? Why do I allow this? And then you could have gone to this King of Pentacles and they've like said, well, because you have issues from your childhood that you've brought forward into adult life and you need to deal with them. And the way I look at it, the way you have to look at it is, anybody on the outside looking in is, these people that don't reciprocate your energy, your love, your gifts, whatever it is that you give them that they don't give back, your time. That's their loss. They don't see that beautiful soul, that beautiful person that's in front of them. So they don't deserve to be in your life. And you don't deserve to beat yourself up on how you're going to cut them out of your life, because they don't deserve to be in it. You deserve people around you that are going to see your worth, see your value, see how beautiful you are, see how strong you are, see how far you've come, that know your value. You need to get into this Five of Swords in reverse energy, where this is not a conflict in your head anymore. So you're not in that Nine of Swords. You need to be strong. And you are getting there, because obviously the Five of Swords is in reverse. So you're overcoming this mental anguish. I've just dropped cards and I don't know where we are. Whoever this is, you're a beautiful soul, and people should be honoured to be in your personal space and to have you call a friend or family member. Let's see if there's anything else for these. What else does this collective need to know, please? How is this going to have an outcome for this beautiful energy in the collective? Yeah. You are strong. You are so strong. You might not feel it sometimes, but you are amazing. You're strong. Is that saying, stronger than you believe? And we have the Two of Cups. Doesn't have to be a reunion with two people. It can be. This can also be a union with yourself. Learning to love yourself. Balancing things out. Knowing your self-worth and your value. Seeing yourself in the mirror for what you really are, this beautiful person. Loving what you see. You're not your past. Knight of Pentacles. This may be slow coming and happening slowly, but it's going to happen. You're going to get that balance. You're going to do fantastically in the healing, on the healing journey that you're on. You're going to come out the other side because you're stronger than you believe. And look, you're going to get that happiness in your life with all the people around you that love you, care about you genuinely, that are not with you or around you or in your space just for what they can get out of you, just so that they can take the piss. You are going to have abundance with people around you that love you genuinely. Six of Pentacles, can't make this shit up. You are going to get that equality. You are going to get that equal give and take. It's going to level out, it's going to balance, and you're going to get back just as much as you give. All right, my lovelies. Only you know what's happened to kickstart all of this. Obviously, it's not going to resonate with everybody. But if it does, then you are a beautiful, beautiful person, male or female. And, you know, I'd be honoured to have you as a friend. And rightly so. So should everybody that's around you. Okay? So, take care, especially through this heavy energy at the moment, Mercury retrograde. Don't make any rash decisions. Don't sign any contracts. Just be patient and take your time. And remember how strong you are. All right, take care. Bye.